I dress for myself. I like to feel good when I'm going out.
I used to dress, I think, for other people when I was younger, but no, just for me.
Definitely myself. And I think, of course, you always consider what people think, but no, like, if I like something, I'll wear it.
Definitely me, for sure. I've tried to dress for boys and I just don't feel comfortable.
I definitely dress for me, especially more so now that I'm older. I think when I was younger, my look was kind of, I wore what my friends wore.
Because I do tend to dress a bit more conservatively, so generally it's stuff that's got a high neck and things like that. I don't tend to get sort of too many comments.
In the day, it's like, I don't know, I get more comments, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I've had a man say, "Ooh, she looks like she's up for it," when I was, like, walking down the street once.
I think I do get more comments on day clothes. I think people pick out more specific things about day clothes as well.
You more on a night out. But yeah, they're just usually like, I love your outfit, where'd you get that from? Da, da, da. It's never usually from boys, more looks from boys.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, you look so different. You look glam.
Because I do tend to dress a bit more conservatively, so generally it's stuff that's got a high neck and things like that. I don't tend to get sort of too many comments.
In the day, it's like, I don't know, I get more comments, I think. Like, I've had a man say, "Ooh, she looks like she's up for it," when I was, like, walking down the street once.
I think I do get more comments on day clothes. I think people pick out more specific things about day clothes as well.
You more on a night out. But yeah, they're just usually like, I love your outfit, where'd you get that from? Da, da, da. It's never usually from boys, more looks from boys.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, you look so different. You look glam. And I'm like, oh, thanks.
When you're on dancing on the dance floor with your friends, there'll always be guys coming up. Instead of even trying to talk to you, they'll just try and dance with you or try and touch you, or which is just, it's such an awkward situation anyway.
Friend once, like, yeah, she often, because she's got quite big boobs, she often gets, like, comments about, like, the t-shirts and stuff she's wearing. Like, they're like, "Oh, that's a booby top," or something like that, just, like, on a night out from strangers and stuff.
Don't know about comments. I definitely get more physical attention from men.
But it's more looks rather than sometimes comments.
People are so used to seeing me in the day look. When I dress like I'm going for a night out, I look totally different, and I think it's kind of not surprise, but like, oh, you look, nice.
It makes me feel uncomfortable, like really uncomfortable. And I think it probably does for a lot of women.
I love the attention, I'm not gonna lie.
It's gross. Like, you get men coming up and, like, dancing on you and touching you, and it's like, leave me alone.
When it's from, like, the right kind of guy, I guess, like the guy that you would kind of attracted to and would be attracted to, and it's coming more from, like, a slightly innocent place.
I think it depends who it's from and what kind of attention it is. Like, if it's a comment like, "Oh, you look nice," that's fine. Like, it's when you get like the looks and the yeah.
In a situation before where I've been with my friends and we've been dancing, and where we have said no, and actually in that situation other guys within that group have said, actually, no, leave her alone.
Oh, when a guy's kind of been like, "Oh, you've got a nice butt," and then pinches it, then that is totally out of order.
So it goes things like, if you're stood at a bar waiting for a drink, people always come and, like, grab your bum or whatever. That's wrong.
I don't think so, but I know it definitely is happening around me. I can't think off the top of my head. I don't think it's ever personally happened to me.
So, like, when you're in a club and someone, like, kind of walks past you and then they, like, make an effort to touch you when it's not really needed.
I think it makes them more bold. I don't think it's something that they don't do normally.
In terms of, like, the guys, like, sexual ones, I think it's just, like, lad culture. I don't think these guys would, like, ever dream of making these comments if they were, like, on their own.
Alcohol definitely is a factor. I think on a night out that makes them more confident to be more, like, in close proximity with you. But it also is the lad culture, and in the daytime, like, I always get beeped at and things like that. That's when it's a group of men in a car and they're egging each other on.
I definitely think alcohol gives a confidence to a guy to do it a little bit more. Definitely definitely, and the atmosphere. People almost feel like they can get away with it when you're in like a dark and dingy club. It's fine.
It's kind of like it's ingrained into women almost to kind of take these comments. It's ingrained into men to make them, like, in society. I guess they've never really, up until recently, been told off.
No. I don't know, that's just a personal thing. I don't know, maybe if it was a different body type, or if I was a bit more confident about things, I know maybe I would dress a different way, but I don't think it would ever be specifically for attention.
When I was single, definitely. Like, I'd dress for me, like, because I'd like to make myself feel good. But then I'd be like, definitely going to get attention tonight in that top.
Again, you definitely do think, like, oh yeah, this looks nice.
Yeah, once or twice. I feel like every girl does it. Like, you try.
Yeah, definitely. I think not only from like boys though, but like from my friends. It's nice to go out and have your friends comment on the way you look.
I think initially they were really good. Obviously, it's great to get those kind of really big stories out in the media. The only problem I think with those sort of things is when they get too big, they become about the celebrities, they become about the scandal. It doesn't change any of the institutional problems that they have. Nothing majorly has come out against, Miramax specifically, or anything like that. No sanctions have been made. Even the people within the company who've been talking about the fact that they knew it was going on, like, nothing's happened to those people. So where it is good to raise awareness, I just don't think enough is being done to tackle the problem. So it's just sort of, it comes out and people are like, oh, but it happens anyway, everyone knows it happens. And it just is sort of swept under the rug.
I have two schools of thought on it. Yeah. I think it's great that some people are coming forward about these things in terms of like giving victims more of a voice and people feeling that they can. But I also think that that the people who don't feel they can come forward, it's often by saying, oh, these people are really brave for coming forward. You're almost saying the people who don't come forward aren't. And also, I don't believe that people should. A lot of these people will lose their careers because they've been kind of told that, been like brought into the public that they are being accused as being sexual harassers, and I don't think that's right. Just because I believe in criminal justice, I believe that in the justice system, and I don't think it's right to kind of publish these names and then automatically believe. Like, yeah, definitely go with a slight bit of belief, but I think it's so victim side and also defendant side. I don't think it's a good thing, but
I think it's a good idea. I mean, I think that you should be able to talk about it. It should be an open thing, and I think it is, even if those people who aren't confident enough to talk about it, I think it's got to be. I mean, I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm not them, but I think it's got to be a bit healthy for them to hear. Like, it's not just them. It's got to be good to get it out in the open. I don't think people should stay in a job if they've harassed someone. I think that's wrong. I think that they should learn to work and be separate to their colleagues. It's a work situation. It's not something that you can mix with that kind of thing. And I think it is right if they get fired because of it. So I think it's a really positive thing to get it out there and make it viral as well, and make it like a big thing.
Good that it's got so much coverage and it's out there and it's been taken seriously, and it's almost getting to the point of like a domino effect with the women, which is so good. Now everyone feels like they can say something, and it's so encouraged by everyone, and even men as well, which I think is amazing. And I think it's amazing, and I just hope it carries on, and obviously it stops. But for the moment, people keep on speaking up.
I think it's really inspiring. I think it's so courageous for these people to be stepping forward, men and women. It's been such a massive movement. I think the more it gets talked about, the more people actually think, oh, are my actions okay? I think it kind of, you really think about the way that you approach other people. I mean, even the way I've thought about the way that I might approach other people, to make a comment like, you look nice, some people may not take that. So I just think, the more self-aware you are, I think it's made other people more self-aware, and it's just really a brave thing to do, yeah.